Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sylvan Cave Round 2 with me, Get Daved. In our last excursion we found a few slightly desirable items. And I stayed very cool and composed in my excitement. So just out of curiosity, fine, we'll dispatch you. Rydia, what you got? She got armor. Okay, armor. I just want to know. Alright, that's not bad. She's using an extremely weak weapon. Learn Fatal. I honestly forget what that does. That's not normally named that. Okay, get everyone floating. Her magic is going to be what's ridiculously powerful now, and I do kind of want to showcase it. No, thank you. Yeah, we might as well do a save. It's been 2 minutes, don't want to lose that progress. It's too precious. Alright, glad we backtracked for you. We do have the potential to come across, depending on how the randomizer is coded, 2 key items. So I do want to check out in here. Even though if I could find a pass, I could probably beat the game. Oh yeah, she turns herself into a toad and runs away. Oh, heal. That's actually really helpful. I'll share the love here. Forget which staircase I'm supposed to go to. Yeah, add them to the pile. Nope. Although I do really respect them when you get it. The Gaia gear. Actually gonna backtrack and just see what was under the other pathway. Alright. Easiest solution is just to have Rydia cast it again. Because I'm already worried about conserving my heals. Which would later be known as remedies, by the way. So I'll probably switch to calling them that. Just to add to the confusion. Nuke. Oh, she's almost at Meteo. Whoops. Yep, one more. I think it might be like level 60 unless they changed when she learned spells. It just drives me crazy that you have to recast it on every floor. That's the hardest part. Not needed. Definitely not needed. Nope. Sure. Add it to the pile. It'd be kind of hilarious if this is how Rydia dies. Did I go the right way? No. Perfect. See, traversing this place, it's just faster if I cast Float. Because I will have to heal for all of this. You know what? Let's live a little. Normally I stick to the cheapest healing spells because they are much more efficient for healing, but it's fine. Man, I guess seeing the experience points not get split 5 ways, you really appreciate just how loaded this place is. Alright. Wow, humans! Should have chucked both. Yeah, so this is where you find Yang. You have to go visit him. Okay, this takes you out. Now we could go visit his missus, who would give us... Normally she'd give you a frying pan to hit him on the head with, and then you can take Yang back to her and she gives you... I think in this version they call it the spoon. And that's okay. This cave should not be too bad given our party. Like 50 is a good level to try attempting the end of the game. Oh yeah, those enemies, those arachnes, they cast Quake. Now you should already be floating here. But if you want to attempt it at a super low level, when you don't have float, it won't end well. It's not going to end the way you think. Speaking of that quote from The Last Jedi that was in all the trailers, I'm not going to ask if you... One sec. The enemies here can be a little difficult as well, although I think the Sylvan Cave is still harder. Anyone else sick of all the rage about that movie? Like, I don't even care what people's opinions are anymore. People are like, I have a legitimate criticism. It's like, I don't care. It's not fun. Talking about Star Wars isn't fun anymore. And it's not because of the state of the movies. It's because of the state of the people. We're in a dark place, folks. Where fans are either gushing a little too hard, and it's like, it's fanatical. It's not like a deep appreciative of love. It's crazy. It's the love of a crazy person. Or just in a hate cult against it. It's bonkers. Alright, you can see the background has kind of changed because we can see through this extremely stable looking floor. No, thank you. Although the Black Sword does occasionally cast instant death, which is a neat property. Only Dark Knight Cecil can use it though. Garbage. And around. Ooh, ooh, right. Hey! I forget if that's any good. I think we already had one and I hated it. Yeah, I'll sell it. Even though I don't think there's anything I could get money on. I did not recognize the Zeus gauntlets in this game, because they sell for 65,000, which is a lot. Because they are, in some versions, the giant gauntlets, which have very high stats, but they have a magic defense of 0. Alright, cool. If we go with Edge, he's got 2 decent weapon options now. Rydia came back. Yeah, so I mentioned in my plot recap, Rydia, well, they get attacked by Leviathan. And she goes to a place, she's a caller, and Leviathan is a summon monster, so she gets taken to where they live. Aegis Shield is pretty good, however we have ridiculously good equipment, so it is unfortunately unappreciated. In other Final Fantasy games, the case could be made that the Aegis Shield is my favorite shield. Alright, we can go directly to Zeromus now. I'm kind of curious as to what else is there though, because I'm sort of exploring the randomizer itself right now. Okay, what do we got? Not great stuff. I think the cap is too terrible that you can't even buy it. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's the case. We don't need that because we have Rune. Don't need this. Don't need that, which is very unusual. Maybe Edge could have used the diamond one, I'm not sure. Often I give Edge a rune thing because it raises his magic defense, which is a really lacking point for him as a character. I'm not going to equip these, they're minus 15 to all of your stats. It makes you absorb every element, but it's just not worth it. Honestly, we're probably in, like, if we were in a randomizer race, we'd be in go mode now, I think, just because we've picked up enough good stuff. Yeah, pretty terrible. Also, if memory serves, you can see a group of treasures below, and it's kind of unclear as to how to get to them. I'll check the item shop as well. It'd be kind of funny if they sell the pass. Sure. Can never have too many healing items. Alright, the library is where we want to go. We have some boss fights that we can have here. This is about all the monsters Rydia's learned how to summon. Oh, interesting. Actually, we're going to have Cecil do the healing. These are fairly... I mean, our group's strong, don't get me wrong. But these are fairly late game enemies, so the bosses can be kind of difficult. So I just want to be a little careful here. Yeah, let's have a fight. Alright, Shadow Cecil. What you got? Let me show you what I got. Oh my goodness, see, that's quite powerful, but we have Nuke. I really don't want a party wipe here. Oh boy. We might be able to go back and forth like this, because these two can take a fair bit of punishment. As long as he doesn't get... I'm going to dial back the power just in case. Alright, now I'm regretting that. Oh no! Do I have to defeat him by not attacking him? Holy light, kill this guy! Well, there's a save point here I could have used. Alright, we're back, almost caught up. But I want to show you that, hey, later on there's going to be some treasures that we can see but don't know how to get there, and there's that little tile. Not unlike what got us out of the Sylvan Cave. Ugh. There we go. I will discard those arrows. I think actually samurai arrows are what you find there. So that's a fun fact. Fun fact for people excited about that party wipe we just had. So much hubris. I could probably beat the game. So that enemy you encounter when Cecil's confronting the darkness of his past, and you beat them by doing nothing. I did not think that's how it would work. And that's fun. That's really neat what happened for everybody. We all had a good time. Let's go. Alright, I'm going to clean up my inventory one more time because we should get 2 items. Yeah, you already watched this clear out, and you've seen quite a few. You've been patient. Let's get real about Edge's chances. I'm not gonna take him. He's cocky. Yep. I'm not sure if you know exactly when it was I saved last, but it was a while ago. Alright, and we won't need that either. Okay. Alright, next up, that's save point. I'm really quite sure there is one. Not you, library. Yeah, there we go. Sure, I'll pick those ones up. Always remember to save your game liberally, folks. You never know when you're going to party wipe. I have no idea how to beat that guy. So, I mean, you can overpower him. That is one way of defeating him, although it's ridiculously difficult. And in the game, it's right after Cecil becomes a paladin, so his equipment is fixed, and his level is 1. So there's not really a ton you can do. Sure. Then we shall test. See how we fare against a more even fight. Do you like Quake? You would normally fight this guy in Baron. Yes, really. Oh boy. Well, good thing Rose is not the one with the pumped up magic stat. The pumped up kicks. Yep. Her magic's pretty strong too. Also note the main theme. I think this is one of the best boss fight musics of all time. Yeah, Cecil will regard her, but... Well, oh yeah, she has the adamant on. Yeah, not invincible to that one stupid Dark Knight attack, though. This should help you appreciate just how powerful Rydia is right now. This is not her strongest move, just the casual 6,000 damage on an enemy. Also, Rydia has wall now. So let's try that one more time. Alright, they're toast. Oh no! Well, that's how many hit points he had left. Okay, do it for him. Off the wall, and... bam. So that wasn't too tough. Oh. That is realistically the best equipment we could have on Porum. Alright. Game saved. I am, of course, famous for how frequently I save games, and how rarely I regret not doing so. The King and the Queen. Aww. So that's normally where you would fight Leviathan. Alright. And Ashura. Alright, so we're just going to try taking it on the chin. Because this is normally how you would win the fight. We did it! Well, enjoy the experience points, Kane. There we go. We got some nice shiny armor out of it. There you go. That's how you win a fight. I think I will just go stay at the inn. Alright, good riddance, land of summoned monsters. Also, do any of you know what the Ashura summon even does? Because I do not. No, I'm not lost. Yeah, take my money. There's a couple, and I mean, the Odin summon as well. In this game, it seems that when you summon him, he appears and then disappears and nothing happens. And I mean, I'm told that's like a failed instant kill attempt, but it's every time. Not a fan. Double check that yeah, good. That removed knockout, because your characters aren't dead, they're knocked out. Or they're swooning in this one. Which I think is kind of funny. Which one has the escape hatch? We'll say it's this one. No, that's just the save point. There is, like... Maybe I'm confused and you actually have to walk out. I just thought there was one. This is a great book. No, I would not like to change my name. I thought there was a tile you could step on that would instantly warp you out of here. I suppose not. That's fine. We'll do one more edit. I'm gonna hike out of here. Alright, we've escaped that dump. There's one more place we can go in the underworld and we'll get a key item for it. Well, actually, you know what? Let's take care of one simpler piece of business first. So we go... Alright, it's east of, or west of Mazidia. Oh, Dave got lost again. But this should be the way to Fabul. There we go. We'll run up. If this doesn't work, I'm not going to bother with the frying pan and the spoon stuff. That's the crystal room, never mind. I like how they all got matching architecture for their crystal rooms. Alright, Mrs. Yang. Yeah, don't worry about him getting his butt kicked. He used to be really tough. There we go. Take me to him? Whoops. Alright. We received a pan. So... I'm gonna edit out. We're gonna go to the bottom of the Sylvan Cave again. Alright, welcome to the bottom of the Sylvan Cave. Now... Whoops. We club this injured man on the head with a frying pan. Yay, we got an outfit for it. But he's alive. We've saved Yang. And so now we should be able to go tell his wife that he's alive, and then good things should happen. But we're gonna go check out one last thing, and then we'll probably be done with the underworld unless we find the adamant. Which would be nice. We could do something with the legend sword. We want to use the Luca key. There we go. Oh goodness, we're off to a rough start. This cave normally has a whole bunch of doors that you have to fight, and they spit out enemies, and it can be difficult. Trapdoor, these guys. But they also are a great source of experience, so what a bargain! Oh yeah, they do try eating your characters in one shot. That part's kind of terrible. Yep, so not experience for everyone. Sorry, Porum was a little ahead. 62,000. Yes, we're doing okay. Yeah, in this cave you encounter so many of those enemies that I usually don't even bother fully healing the characters that get it. And they can one-shot anyone. Disrupt is just a 100% instant kill. Well, that's pretty cool that we found one of those. I wonder if we can find a crystal sword. I think not. I think the items I picked at the beginning, I'm sure that they have to be somewhere cool. So the randomizer took out a bunch of these. Man, another one. Because this place is definitely a little time-consuming. And if there was a race between two people, you would hate for a person to lose because they opted to check, you know, a cave like this, which would be so much more time-consuming. You know, you want all areas to be relatively comparable. Received a bajillion experience points. So I was talking about the fact that some things have status properties instead of elemental ones. The Charm Claw is one of those, and again, it has an attack power of 0, but considering that, it can still do tremendous damage just because a lot of enemies take a lot of damage from charm stuff. I meant to chuck that one. Alright, sorry for the hiccup. Continue pillaging. Lilith Fair. It was a big deal at the time. Oh, Iridia only. It is probably a downgrade, but let's at least check. Yeah, I think that might be a rare drop as well. Not sure. I'm not super familiar with a lot of the rare drops because they are rare. Trapdoor! Let's try this approach. This should be enough. Perfect. Well, they don't have enough HP to shrug that off. Oh yeah, I guess I could go inside. It was all in vain. I think I'm going to do that approach again. It is 50 MP. We've got enough, though. She has 500. A little tempted to just go for the win now. I just kind of want to... I want to see what else is out there. There is quite a drop-off before she does learn Meteor, though. Yeah, I think it's 60 or 62. Ah, sure. Far be it from me to forget to save ever. Well, we had a good run. 3 in a row now. Prepare the nuke. Now known as Flare. It's the last game where it was called Nuke. Ah, the White Mage! Also, it has a really fast casting time, which I appreciate. Alright, so we still need a good damage roll. No flare. Or no meteor, pardon me. Whoops. Meant to chuck the other one. Alright, advancement. We already picked one of those up very recently, so we're probably good. I think even it was unneeded. Another Ogre. Alright, dust this poser. Let's try dialing it back a bit. See if we can get him with a Quake. And... wow, I've been overkilling it all along. Also, I'd say we're due for a better weapon for Cecil. Uh-oh. There we go. I was forgetting how to advance. Alright, that's just a normal door. I was a little curious. Alright, let's try what else can we get away with. Let's try a virus. It's probably not nearly strong enough. Well, she'll pay the price if it isn't. That might be enough with a couple chips. Oh, they're close. Because 5600 did it. Well, save 10 MP. Okay, Rydia's 59. Good news is on the way. Also, Medio is kind of excessively powerful. Yuck. This is in Final Fantasy VI. Those aren't good. You'll automatically climb the rope if you go to the bottom. Oh, nice. I was getting ready to rumble there. Whoops, accidentally picked it up. Not twice, though. Man, what's with the low-level rods? We've got a theme. It's disappointment. Sure. I don't know what boss could be at the end, and again, this is going to be the highest level boss I've encountered to this point, and the Dark Knight, he gave me a little bit of trouble. You can see he was ridiculously powerful. So I fought the second boss first the second time, if you follow. Ah, don't do it! And we stomped by again relatively easily, but man. Anyway, if we get a bad one here, Plague's already dead. I think most of the super scary cheap bosses are taken care of. The Baron Key. I'm kind of curious as to what's in there. Also, there's a few neat things. We probably can't cast Exit because there's a... yeah, there's a plot. Oh, also a boss, I guess. There's a plot right at the entrance. Okay, yeah, this is... oh, not doing much damage. Hey, say hello to my little friend. Remember, Rydia is basically invincible to physical attacks. I guess with the offense scaling down. Kael'dim does have a couple scary attacks. Not manifested yet. Normally this is the getting pushed off a cliff fight. We cleared the evil wall out on Mount Ordeals though. Yeah, you're not that tough. We want one more level for Rydia, and then we feel good about everything. Does the Baron Key lead to another key item? Don't think so. Normally it would lead to when you get the Enterprise, which we started the game with. That was kind of the idea. Let me try this really quickly. What good is exit if you're unable to cast it? Note the lack of a save. I've learned nothing. I like to think of myself as a good example for the wrong reasons. Alright, we should make short work of this thanks to the reduced encounter rate and the fact that it's totally cleared out. All I have to do is remember which one of these doors is the one. That's a joke. It was none of them! Holy crap, it's a huge Naga! Kind of a fun thing with the rope. Realistically, you'd be very tired after crawling up a rope, up and down ropes many times wearing armor. What a horrible thing to have to wear. They make it look cool in movies, but it's just hot and sweaty. Alright, normally that's when Cain would... That would be the Crystal of Darkness we got, and that's when Cain would be like... I'm gonna give it to Golbez, because Golbez tries manipulating his mind again and succeeds. Okay, Baron Key. We'll do that, and we'll do Fagul. Farther east to Fagul, it's Fabulous. No, I don't remember which side he's on. Will we get a key item? Alright. Wow, maybe that doesn't get randomized. Anyway, you can throw the spoon if you have edge, and it does... It's technically the strongest weapon in the game. It's a spoon. No one can equip it, but it can be thrown, and it's a guaranteed 9,999 damage, basically, so you save it for the end fight. Or, you know, an imp. Depends on how you roll. Alright, in the next episode, I'm either going to beat the game, or I might explore Baron. We're pretty close, though. We've cleared out almost every area. There's like 3 or 4 dungeons left in the game, and they're all tiny except for the last one. So, who knows? See you next time!